The glittering skyline of Seoul, the lights reflecting in the calm waves of the hand ribbon. Couple laugh, hold hands, exchange gifts. Pink black balloons float in the air. The sound of street musician fills the atmosphere. On a lonely bench, Jung Hwan sits quietly holding a small gift box wrapped in red paper. Now slightly crumpled in her trembling hands. Her eyes are puffy, her lips pale. A faint smile flickers on her face as she watches a couple share chocolate under a pink umbrella. Then her smile fades. Tears roll down her cheeks silently. It was supposed to be a surprise, but I was the one who got surprised instead. She whispers to herself. A cool breeze passes, carrying the sound of laughter, mocking her loneliness. She clutches the gift box tighter, tears streaming uncontrollably now. Morning flashback. Just a few hours ago, her heart was full of love, not pain. Vian wakes up in her apartment full of excitement. She looks at the clock, 9 a.m. It's Valentine's Day. She smiles, running around her room, holding her phone. Oppa said he's busy with work today, but maybe I can surprise him at his office. He will love it, she said excitedly. She giggled softly, placing chocolates and a tie in a gift bag and sprays perfume on the wrapping. She looks at a framed picture, her and her fiance smiling, and Namsan towel. You promised this Valentine would be special, and it will be, she said, smiling high, looking at the picture lovingly. It's noon. Vine steps out of taxi, her heels clicking on the pavement. She's dressed beautifully, a soft pink dress, her hair gently curled. She looks nervous but excited. Okay, Vian, deep breath. Just walk in and surprise him. She breathed out and said to herself. She enters the tall glass building. The receptionist recognizes her. Receptionist smiling. Miss Jung, are you here to see Mr. Kim again? Yeah, Vian, grinning. Yes, just a little Valentine's surprise. The receptionist nods and calls upstairs. After a pause, he's not in his office right now. He left about 30 minutes ago. She said, confused. Oh, did he say where he was going? She replied, frowning. Receptionist, I think he mentioned a cafe nearby. Annual cafe, I think. She replied with a soft smile. Vian thanks her and leaves, still smiling, unaware that her world is about to crumble. Soft romantic music plays in the background. Couples laugh over lettuce and pastries. Vian enters, looking around. Her eyes suddenly freeze. There he is, Kim Min-jae, her fiance, but he is not alone. He is sitting with a woman, a soft-featured woman around Vian's age. Her hand rests on Minje's. That girl's belly is slightly rounded, like she is 3 months pregnant. Vian's hand trembles as she grips the gift bag tighter. No, maybe it's just his friend, she thought. But then Minja leans forward, brushing that girl's hair back lovingly. Seeing that, Vian covers her face and sat on table which was near Minja's to hear what he was talking with that girl. Minja softly, Harina, in just a few more days, once I get Vian's inheritance signed over, we can leave this city and start fresh. Our baby will have everything. You think she still doesn't know? Hayden whispers. She is too naive, perfectly trapped in love. She believes everything I say. He laughed softly and replied with mischievous smile. Hayden chuckles, touching his face. You are such a good actor, Manjaya, she replied as she laughs. Anything for money. Once we have it, I will leave her before she even realized what happened, he said. Vian's eyes widen, her breath hitches, her knees feel weak. She stumbles slightly, hitting a chair, but they don't notice, and she left. But unfortunately, she couldn't see the face of that girl clearly. Her world spins, everything she built, every memory turns to dust. Vine runs out into the street, heart pounding, the sound blur. Cars, people, laughter, all fading into a dull ringing. Present. Why me? What did I do wrong? She said, wiping her tears while sobbing. She clutches her chest, sinking to her knees. Flashbacks hit her. Manjay proposing under cherry blossom, promising, forever calling her his only one. Forever was just a lie, she said through tears. The rain begins to fall lightly. Vine sits still, tears mixing with raindrops. She looks at the small ring still on her finger. Vine, broken voice. I thought love was everything. Turns out it was just a business deal. She stands up slowly, her legs weak, and starts walking aimlessly along the road. Street lights blur in her tearful vision. The light turns green, car rushes by. Vian, lost in thought, stepped forward absent-mindedly. A car honks loudly, headlights flash. Voice yelling, "Hey, watch out!" Strong arms grabbed her, pulling her back hard on the sidewalk. She falls against a man's chest. For a moment, silence. She looked up. A handsome man, his dark hair is wet from rain, eyes filled with concern. Are you crazy? You almost got yourself. Vine stared at him, trembling. She burst into tears, collapsing again. She sat at the edge of the road. Vine, crying, "I wish I had." His expression softened immediately. He kneels beside her, gently placing his jacket over her shoulders. "Hey, don't say that. Whatever happened is not the end." Vine shaking her head. "You don't understand. I lost everything." He looks at her. Something deep flickers in his eyes. He doesn't speak, just sits beside her in silence as the rain falls. "Then maybe it's time you start again," he said quietly. They stood there for a long time, strangers sharing heartbreak and silence under the rain. No one spoke. Will one be able to start again after a heartbreak? Who is this stranger consoling her?